Hi folks. Recently in South Korea, they suffered a cyber attack. That was it, kids. They got attacked through the internet, and the resulting damage of the cyber attack infected a virus in 32,000 computers belonging to 3 major television networks and 3 major banks in South Korea. They were attacked, kids, through cyberspace. And first they said, why, it was the commies in North Korea. And that's understandable because the commies in North Korea are currently engaged in a verbal attack upon the South Koreans and the United States. And they've done that cyber warfare in the past. Well, then they changed it. And they said, why, it was the commies in China. And that's understandable because the commies in China have engaged in massive attacks in the past through various countries, including the United States, who have been victims of those attacks. So that's understandable. Well, now recently the South Koreans come out and they said, oops! It wasn't the commies in China. No! And it wasn't the North Koreans. They said that according to the IP addresses that they were able to trace, now we know that's rather fluid with IP addresses, especially if you're a hacker, but they're saying according to the IP addresses, the attack came from 3 nations in Europe and the United States. Huh? Now what's wrong with that? 3 nations in Europe and the United States. How come they did not mention those 3 countries in Europe, they suspect? And they had no problem mentioning the United States. How come the report wasn't, why, it was 3 countries in Europe and 1 country in North America? No, the United States. Could it be because the United States currently has 28,500 troops on the Korean peninsula ready to forfeit their lives in protection of the South Koreans? Is that their way of saying thank you, rather than making a no-name country in North America responsible for the cyber attack? They give us the credit by they give us the blame by mentioning why it was the United States and 3 countries in Europe, unnamed countries. Now, there's a possibility maybe they don't know who the 3 countries are, so they're saying 3 countries in Europe. Well, anyway, to our good friends in South Korea, our trusted allies and friends, if that's your way of saying thank you, please don't thank us any further. All right, we'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.